What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the RedCubed server. Today's episode is number 29, and we're just gonna go right into it. I've been mentioning a lot, I have mentioned in the past a lot, that I'd like to do some caving episodes here on the RedCubed server. I do like to cave, and I don't do it very often, and so that's what I've been doing today. Now, basically, I have this assignment for English. I gotta read this Hemingway book, and I did this with the last book I read too, but the last book I read was Their Eyes Were Watching God. It's like a Harlem Renaissance book by Zora something. But anyways, the point is, I look up the audiobooks online or get an audiobook from the library or something, and then I can just sit and play Minecraft while I listen to the book, and it is great. No, don't get me wrong. I love to read, and I love reading with an actual book in my hand and reading for myself. But it's just with running the channel and going to school at the same time, it can be really helpful to do things like that to sort of help get two things done at once. And what's great about it is I can do things like caving, chopping down trees, placing blocks, mining blocks, simple things without really any thought, so that I'm totally immersed in the story. So I've been caving a lot today. I made it through halfway through, or actually I made it through book 1 of Hemingway's, oh God, what is it called? Oh yeah, Farewell to Arms, that's right. And yeah, it's been good. Usually, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Hemingway. Oh, sorry about that. I'm moving my mic. I'm not the biggest fan of Hemingway, but mostly as a person. I feel like a lot of the times he kind of sold out on his writing. He kind of wrote for money and fame rather than I don't know, for purpose. But I don't know. That's just, I did a project on Salinger. I really like Salinger. I read Catcher in the Rye last year, and I did a big project on him, and Salinger hated Hemingway, and I love Salinger, and, the two things kind of just combined. Now I hate Hemingway type of thing. But the book's not too bad, because I really haven't really read much Hemingway. I just don't like the guy very much. But yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of people quote his ability to write about just random, or not random, but very mundane things. And I got a little taste of that. There's one scene where he begins to talk about, like spaghetti. The soldiers are like eating spaghetti, and he like goes into pretty, like not explicit detail, but he spends more time on how they're eating spaghetti than a normal author might, I guess you would say. So yeah, this is not only am I gathering resources, but I am lighting up so that the mob farm will start to work with increased productivity. Now, the thing is, last episode you saw I was idling at the Iron Golem farm. I think that was last episode. Well, it turns out I idled. I forgot that I was idling, basically, and went to my friend's house without really turning off my computer or stopping the game. And basically I idled on the server all day, all night, into the next day, and at some point, probably pretty early in the night actually, the server crashed, and everybody who was on, which is just me and Archangel, everybody who was on at the time lost their inventories and their ender chests. And I spoke to Drew about it. He said we might be able to replace some things, because luckily, since I had just recorded, I do have like some proof and some images of what my inventory was like, but I haven't been able to do that yet, and that was a while ago. It's just I play a lot on here, Drew plays a lot on here, but it's still pretty rare that we both play on here at the same time. Not super rare, but it doesn't happen all the time, so we just haven't really gotten a chance. I messaged him about it today, just saying, hey man, do you mind if we get that hooked up? Just because I do miss my stuff quite a bit. But yeah, so lighten up the caves while we get more resources is the goal of this. The reason you're probably not seeing a lot of mobs is because we are in the Mushroom Island biome, so really there isn't much of a point to lighting up these caves. I just do it because you never really know when the border between Mushroom Island and Ocean starts when you're down here. So, although, did bring a map, so I can sort of tell, but not really because it does extend farther than my island currently goes. Once my island is done being filled in, it would be a lot easier to tell. But unfortunately, for now, it's still not completely done. That's why there's like always an outline of dirt around the island. I don't have enough dirt to finish it off. I used up all my dirt now because I had like a couple double chests full of dirt, but I used it all up while I was listening to Their Eyes Were Watching God, and so yeah. Anyways, we're gonna need more torches soon. We can start collecting the coal like this because we have plenty to make torches with. And hop down here. So yeah, that's how things are going, I guess. Where'd that coal go? Here it is. So as well, I've been watching a lot of the new UHCs that Minecraft has been putting out. Always a big fan of the UHC, and there's a lot of speculation and planning of UHC both for KoalaCraft and for RedCubed possible in the future. So look out for that if you're a fan of that. Just make sure you're always watching the channel because I'll announce it, or well, I won't announce it, but there'll be UHC at some point in the future, hopefully. So pillar back up so we can collect some last few things, try and light some stuff up. I guess we won't have to light up any of that. I was kind of concerned about that, but we won't light any of that up just because it's a pain. Yeah, we can ignore that coal. And same with that coal over there, I think. Let me just check. Still in the Mushroom Island. Still in the Mushroom Island. And all the way through here. Yeah, so we're pretty good here. We're just going to build some more scaffolding. And we can hop across to here. So, bit of a disappointment in school lately. My friend, so basically what happened was, my school is horrible about announcing things, and like there's announcements every morning over the loudspeaker, but no one ever listens and everybody's talking, so even if you want to listen, a lot of times that's not very possible. So a lot of the things that get announced are missed. And one of the things that happened was we had class election for senior class everything, and so the senior class officers are because we're going to be seniors next year. The senior class officers are secretary, treasurer, president, and vice president, and those are all the positions. And so basically what happened was, partly I'm sure because no one really knew about it, pretty much the only contest is for is for secretary between two people. Every other position had no competition because no one else ran. And so when they gave the speeches on last Friday, my friends and I were like, whoa, what? We didn't know about this. And so one of my friends really wanted to run. And so we were like, well, there's always write-ins. So we campaigned for write-ins. So basically last weekend I spent like, I don't know, I spent like 4 hours making a poster, just like one poster. It was like a parody of the Obama poster. Not a parody, but like a version of it with my friend's face instead. And yeah, we had posters. We had a campaign ad that I made. Because I do actually like to do videos outside of Minecraft, and I love editing and stuff. And yeah, we had a campaign ad, we had a website. We did a huge social media campaign with like Facebook and Twitter and like even stuff like Snapchat, like everything we could. And yeah, so we we actually gathered a huge campaign. And we'll never know whether or not he would have won, because the teachers basically said, write-ins not allowed for whatever reason, and they said, sorry, you were too late, like whatever, screw you. So pretty lame, but I guess yeah, that's just the way it goes. Yeah, but I think it's just lame. I mean, even just because like really like no competition for senior class officer. One of the reasons the role is so important is because or senior class president, I mean, which is what my friend was running for. One of the reasons that role is so important is because whoever is your senior class president organizes your high school reunions for the rest of your life. So, not that high school reunions are very important, but I'll probably go to them. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's impossible to predict where I'll end up in life. I mean, of course, if I go like live abroad or something, or not abroad, but just live in another country, then I won't be attending. So it's impossible to say. Oh, we have torches. Whether or not I'll actually go, but I can see myself if I'm still in a somewhat reasonable vicinity, definitely going to them, just because I think it would be interesting to see how people turn out. That's always fun. So even even if you have a best friend who moves away, in like 5th grade or something, then you find them on Facebook. That's like, it's always cool, which is probably why like adults like Facebook, or adults get into Facebook. A lot of adults use their maiden, or a lot of adult women at least use their maiden name on Facebook for that reason, because it helps their old friends and classmates find them from before they were married, from before they were tied down for life, never to love another again. Only kidding. Marriage is beautiful, and I'm not afraid of commitment. No, only joking. Oh, okay. I thought we were full. I was like, geez, already? I could have sworn we were just fine on inventory space. But yeah, so we're getting plenty of stuff. Let's see. We are in the Mushroom Island still, so lighting up all of these areas is futile, but we will continue to do so nonetheless, simply because it helps for visibility, and in case there are any ocean blocks nearby that we are unaware of, it will light those up as well. That was a pretty big sentence. Lots of iron, which is great because I really need the iron, and I as much as I love to mooch off Dave's iron golem farm, it does feel good to, one, do it legit, and two, not crash the server and have all your stuff erased. So one of the things that got erased, not only did I have like all my best diamond tools on me, as you will know if you just simply go watch last episode, but I also had in my ender chest, it was pretty much full of bricks. It was like half full of bricks, and then I had I think exactly 32 diamonds. I remember that distinctly because I was like, oh, I have half a stack of diamonds in here, and I have a full stack out of the ender chest, and in a double chest full of my valuables. So I clearly remember being like, oh, look at that, I have a stack and a half of diamonds. So yeah, I don't know if I ever really fully concluded the story about my friend running for president, but long story short, they just said no. I know I said that, but yeah, so that was kind of sad, just because I spent like upwards of 12, 15 hours this weekend with him and my other friends. I mean, and that was like, I'm not regretting that, like, because it was wicked fun, and we knew that there was a big chance that they were not going to let him run, but all I'm saying is that it's a shame. That's all. Like all the hard work, and he actually probably might have won because there was a lot of support behind him. So he's a really organized guy, my friend, and he's organized, like really successful. It's funny. Our class has always struggled since freshman year with fundraising, and my friend, was not on the student council last year either. He just didn't run last time, and he organized like this really successful fundraiser all by him. Well, not all by himself, with the help of like some friends, but for the most part, it was all him, and it was completely independent of the class or the student council, and it ended up being like the most successful fundraiser of the year. It was in like the newspapers, and everybody loved it. Like the whole school participated. So, like, he's a good candidate, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Especially for someone, he's really organized, like I said. So for someone who's going to do your class reunions for the rest of your life. Sounds like my dad's home. Hold on. All right. So I guess he thought I was calling him or something. But yeah, that's the end of that story. I've been rambling on that. Can't believe we're still in school. We're still in school till the 26th. Ugh. My birthday's coming up in late June, and it's pretty ridiculous. I usually don't have school on my birthday, and school goes past my birthday this year by a few days. So that's when you know, okay, this water needs to go. Let's see, how can we get rid of it? Ugh, so slow swimming. Block there, block there. Will that do it? Hey, look at that. I play Minecraft. Alright. Alright, let's, I don't want to waste all my Silk Touch pick on this coal, so I will mine some more like this. We do always need coal, though. I'm always using it up. Ever since I started working with bricks a lot, I had like a double chest full of coal, and it just melted away. We might have to stop here and make a furnace in a bit. It depends on how long this episode runs. Alright, I'm so impatient. That takes forever. That's the only problem. Yeah, so there's something else I wanted to say about school. I can't remember what it was, though. Some other story. Oh, yeah. We had a lockdown today. That was interesting. Haven't had one in a couple of years, to my memory. So that was pretty interesting. Possibly a response to recent violence in schools. The recent oh, sorry, I just got a little distracted there. With recent events like in Newtown, and didn't it happen somewhere else too? I don't know. I don't really watch the news very often. I don't watch TV in general very often, so I'm not always up to date on this sort of thing. But yeah, I believe there was another event. I just can't remember where it took place. But yeah, probably a response to that, I would guess. Which, yeah, sure. I want to be safe, right? But yeah, it's always pretty funny when stuff like that happens. Not okay. That was a horrible sentence. I mean the lockdowns or the fire drills at school. Not of course the actual emergencies aren't funny at all, but no, it's just funny how kids react when because they don't want to cause panic, so they always tell us that it's a drill, and instantly we're high school. It's a bunch of high schoolers, so no one takes it seriously. So there's always some funny situations where people are like, we're all supposed to be really quiet, and people like crack jokes and stuff, and then, teachers are like having to give out detentions all the time during those things. But yeah, it's good to stay safe, I guess. So yeah, we had one of those today. That was interesting. This is making me nervous. I hate these mine shafts, especially because, you know, you get so used to in these mushroom biomes, you get so oh, we're in ocean now, so we gotta pay attention to lighting up. But as anyways, in these mushroom biomes, you get so used to having no mobs around, and then all of a sudden, there's spiders like everywhere, and those guys can do quite a bit of damage, as you know. They'll bring you down right away, so I gotta be wary of that. I don't really need any tracks. I used to always pick these up, but they fill up your inventory really, really fast. Looks like I've explored here before. I just seemed to miss that one corner, and I left a lot of coal for myself or something. This must be mushroom because, yeah, okay, that's why I didn't light up very well. So we're right on the border then of mushroom and ocean, which I wonder if our map will show us at all. Yeah, it sort of shows us, I guess, a little bit. We're gonna need to, let's craft these picks together. Let's see, we got 15 and 15 and 26, which should equal oh god, 36 plus 5 41, but we have 53 there, so it is good to craft your things together. I hope I did that math right. I stink at doing math on camera. Simple math in general. You guys know that. We've learned past experience. If you've been following me for a long time, one of the first episodes of Flat World I put it up, I think it was like episode 7 or something. I tried to do some math to see how many shovels I'd gone through, because I had like, you know, like 4 or 5 double chests full of dirt, and I tried to do the math to like figure it out, and I just failed so hard. Someone pointed out in the comments, and then I was like, oh my goodness, that's horrible. And then I think a Dualget was the one who nicknamed me Mogswamp, or possibly Rick Clark. No, I can't remember. I think it was a Dualget. I'm pretty sure it was a Dualget, because in another video I also messed up the math. It's a common occurrence here on the channel. In fact, I think that's one of the draws of the channel, you know? You like come here to laugh at someone who can't do math. In fact, I'm okay at math, the actual class. I just have very little interest in it. So I don't really do the homework or pay attention in class. I still scrape by with okay grades, but and like okay for me is like a B, so that's okay. But yeah, I could probably do better, but I just can't apply myself in math really. And chemistry I just kind of treat like a joke, because there's multi-step classes. So basically how it works in my high school is there's the college prep level is the lowest, and then after that it's accelerated, and then after that it's honors or AP, and the AP is advanced placement for college. And so I basically usually only take one accelerated a year, and the rest I take honors or AP. And so this year the one accelerated I took was and that's just mostly coincidence, and also me pushing myself a tiny bit. But the one accelerated I took this year was Chem, and I can't take it seriously at all. I don't know why. Not only do I not like Chem, but the class is just a little I don't know, easy not to take seriously, I guess you would say. Oh, are we almost out of torches again? These mine shafts will eat up your torches. They'll eat up everything. Eat up your soul. Eat up your lunch, if you let them. Alright, let's get those there. And we'll just place them... where will we place them? There's no way I'm going to light up all these caves. They're like winding all over the place. That was pretty poor. There we go. There we go. We'll go back there in a second. I usually mark off the spawners, so this will be a good time to go up to the surface and sort of wrap up the episode. Because my this has been going on for a while. Senses are kind of tingling a little bit. I do want to collect all this iron and the lapis. I don't know why I like lapis, or I like to collect it, but I always do, every time. Let's get some of the coal, not all of it. We have a lot. And then some of the iron. I do not have a fortune 3 pick anymore. In fact, I don't think I have any fortune pick, like not even fortune 1, because of the, not the rollback, but the loss of my inventory the other day. So I will have to go to the Enderman farm and try and make one, or just wait until Drew can give me my stuff back. And the pick's broken, so we got everything important in here at least. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't scream at your computers. Don't worry. Let's make a crafting table and a furnace. This episode's going to be a little bit long. I can feel it, but that's okay. And we'll get some iron cooking. And as soon as we have 3, we can make a pick and get out of here. This one's about to break, so I shouldn't be using it on iron and gold, but YOLO, right? Right, guys? Great, so we got some gold. Love getting gold. Always fun. And we got plenty of coal, lots of iron, some lapis, a small amount of redstone, and some more diamonds. And we'll just have to hold out till I get that fortune pick. Alright, there we go. 3. And we can do this. And this. And that. There we go. And pick up all our stuff. But just throw it into lava. Not the map. Please, not the map. Alright, that'll be good. And let's grab the diamonds. And then we'll go to that spider spawner and dig up to the surface. And don't think I don't know the tricks. You gotta dig all around the diamonds, make sure there's none left. I get it. Alright. And let's take this out. Only 1 second left. Good. And we can just leave that stuff here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Someday, maybe if I'm caving, I'll use it again. And it is thundering outside. In real life, it is raining. Not thundering. I do love thunder in real life, especially. Oh, thunderstorms are the greatest. They're so fun. Katie, who sometimes appears in the episodes, her dog is so afraid of thunder. It's so funny. Whenever there's a thunderstorm, she sends me like pictures or like videos of her dog just like quivering, which, I mean, it's kind of sad, but it's really cute at the same time. I just want to make sure I light all this up. That's all. That's all. Let's grab the iron and try and make our way back. I think the spider spawner was just around the corner. I think. I don't know. I might have gotten sidetracked without noticing it. This way? What have I done? I'm already lost. Yep. Oh, but the iron, it's so addicting. I'm one of those guys. Need to get all the iron, most of the coal. Oh, how can I leave that? Oh, it's tearing me apart. Okay, yes, we did walk by here. I remember that. Come on. Stuff takes so long to dry. And here we are. Okay. Oh god, I placed a diamond. He scared me. And then I tried to place a torch. You know, I should never keep things next to torches that I don't want to place, because after that UHC where I placed the lava instead of the torch. That's the word. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Oh, that was killer. We don't need any of that. We'll take the cocoa beans though. And looks like there's some other kinds of spider spawners here. And up we go. So let's grab our dirt. I tend to mark them with dirt. I have lots of these spawners marked. All sorts of kinds. I should really like mark them a certain way so that I know what kind of spawner it is. But I've I'm never that organized, I guess. Up we go. A torch. I'm almost done with the episode, I promise. Oh, here we are. And up we go. Homeward bound. Right, gotta put the dirt here. I'll take a breath sip real quick. And, ugh, swimming is so slow in a downward stream. There we go. And all the way up. And we put a block on top, mark it with torches. Like that. And we're right here, okay. That's actually probably within the mushroom biome. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that's good to know. We have another one over there, if you remember. I think that one was a spider spawner too. So yeah, we can end the episode now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know, please, if you like the caving episodes. I talked a lot about my life in general this episode. A lot more than I typically talk about, you know, my daily adventures. So if you like that, if you want more of that, please let me know, because, you know, typically I'm a little wary of doing caving episodes simply because I find them, you know, I'm afraid they'll be too boring. But if you guys like them, for sure, let me know. And then, yeah, next episode I'll record, or at least even if before next episode I break this giant block of ores, I will certainly record it happening on camera, just so you guys in a time lapse, so you can see my XP level rise and all the diamonds, and we'll chest it all. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the episode. If you did, please leave a like, and yeah, don't forget to comment about what we talked about. Remember what we talked about, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good life.